in charge, I ain't got no choice. Do what you mean what you do, man.
Only a heavyweight you get away with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the youngest and greatest heavyweight champion ever, Mr. Iron Mike Tyson!
I'd like now to bring out the man that you've all come to see, Iron Mike Tyson. You all right? Now, this is a long question, Mike, so I'll take it slow. Cuss's philosophy, that's custom martyr, hero and the coward, fire and fear. Do you believe in them, and have there been times when you have repeated them in order to get yourself through a tough situation?
Well, you know, as being a young kid and you're finding your way in the world, everyone has something that they crutch onto, something motivates them, maybe a death in their family, a quote someone said, or something they may have witnessed on television, or something from some tangible source of encouragement. And just in times of doubt, which all of us have in life, which human beings possess doubt, which we all have, we have to some kind of way reach inside and reach against our self-conscious and find the real person who we are. It's either we're going to be the ones who dictate to the world, or we're going to be dictated to. And I'm chose to be the one that wanted to dictate to the world. And that was the same analogy when he said to counter your fears and not to be a coward, because cowards and heroes, they have the same emotion, but it's what somebody does that makes them the hero, and what somebody doesn't do that makes them the coward. That's the perspective there. We have to control ourselves. We have to develop more emotional intelligence, and we mustn't, you know, we can't be allowed to allow any day to dwarf us or our accomplishments in life. And that's the real war. That's when life in general becomes war, and the war is within ourselves. And we ought to overcome our fears to conquer anybody else in life.
Mike, there's a guy just over your left shoulder there, and I was with you last night and I was with you tonight, and when that chant starts up, Bruno, Bruno, you just start laughing. I've never seen a look like it on your face. What's your best memory of our national hero, our icon, Big Frank?
I tell you, I don't know what year, it must have been 1983, 83, 82. I must have been 16 years old, 17 years old, and I trained in a place that's legendary for training called Grossinger's up in the Concord in upstate New York. And various legendary fighters, Marciano Lewis, O'Malley Leonard, all the great fighters trained there. It's a historic place for fighters. And plus it's the Jewish Alps as well. So, you know, we go up there, right? And this is what I remember more than anything about Frank. This is what sticks in my mind more than anything. More than him hitting me, beating him. I wanted to go somewhere, but I didn't know where to go. And I never been there before. I didn't know where my room was. And Frank said this, Well, one minute, I said, Frank, I don't know where to go. I was just a young kid. And he said, Mike, if you be kind enough to wait here patiently, I'll arrange for someone to give you a key. I never forgot that words. To this day, I always say, but if you could be kind enough to wait here patiently, I would be kind. That's my favorite line I use to everybody. I was 15, 16 years old, and I was just overwhelmingly impressed by this old eloquence and the way he possessed his words. I said, wow, that was cool.
Mike, I've got a...
Not as bad as when I catch you after it's over. You're going to get it one day. I can see that now. Be nice, be nice, be nice. Be very nice.
Mike, I've got a question from a guy called Trevor Beattie. Now, this guy, Trevor Beattie, in addition to being a fantastic fellow and from Birmingham, he owns the gloves that Muhammad Ali wore in that fight against Henry Cooper, the world title fight at Highbury Stadium. You know when Angela Dundee pulled the rip? Slightly tore the glove a little bit extra to gain some extra time. Well, this guy, Trevor Beattie, owns...
I heard that happen. I wasn't there. I heard that did happen.
He's got the gloves. I mean, he's got a good question. He says, Mike, a pigeon question. I'm from Birmingham, and when I was a kid, the bloke's birds next door kept falling out of the sky. What are the tumblers up to? What do they do, Birmingham tumblers, Mike?
Say that once more.
What do Birmingham tumblers do?
Well, they're rollers, they're not tumblers.
Okay, what do Birmingham rollers do?
There's a difference. I'm going to explain the difference before I tell you what it does. The difference between a tumbler does one tumble, a roller does numerous tumbles. And that's what does it roll, like it's coming out the air. And the one that has the seizure the frequently is the most exonerary one. It's the most special one. It does it the most frequently without hitting the ground and dying. So that's the idea of the roller. It's a contest. And on Friday, it's going to be a roller contest in Birmingham on my behalf. And then again, why I say the Birmingham roller, because the Birmingham roller truly the Egyptian roller that really turned into the Paris roller that turned back into the Birmingham roller is because when 1799, when Napoleon conquered Egypt, he had it occupied, and Napoleon left earlier. And then, of course, the General Wellington, of course, from England, came and confiscated all of Napoleon's armies, the seeds of war. The Birmingham roller was one of them, and he took it to England. That's how it became the Birmingham roller.
And have you got you still keeping pigeons to this day, Mike?
Yeah, I have at least 1,000 of them.
1,000?
Yeah. Around 15 of them died within the week, but I think it's a bad bird flu out here.
Yeah, they want to know if you're worried about the bird flu.
All the hecklers should always be in the front row for we know who they are, no?
Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be nice.
Let me wrap it up, mate.
Excuse me?
Do it, we'll call it a day now. Listen, everybody, I'm sure you've enjoyed that. You've heard some things. You've found some things out about Birmingham rollers, tumblers. Mike Tyson.
Thank you very much, everyone. I love you very much, London. Thank you.